Yeah, I think so. A warm filter on that video. How about it? Chainsaw Excellence video. Cousins and friends. How about it? Get my DWR studios all set up and ready to go here. Okay, for those of you who know, I am a Stihl guy, and I still am. Recently, I came across a really great deal on 6 chainsaws, and the only 2 I was interested in is the 2 Husqvarna 450s. One of them was a much newer model. About the only difference with the new model that I have, it's a matching twin to this one. They must have an automatic decompression mechanism in the engine on the newer one, and then they call it the 450 Rancher. So they put the cute little Rancher name on there, I guess. And other than that, they're exactly the same saw. This one is set up with a 20-inch bar and chain. My other new model, we'll see that in a future video where I do a comparison side by side. I'll probably run my 029 and my Stihl 250 side by side against these 2 Huskies. So yeah, the 2 Husqvarnas were the only really good saws in the collection. The other ones were just cheap Poulan chainsaws, and I got them running, and they're just not worth the time. Anyway, let's get to some cutting done, and I will show you how much I love this 20-inch bar. That's my sawbuck that you see. I just carved that out of, it was a double stump part of this tree that I was harvesting. So there we are. It's working very well. The techniques that you will see used here are, you can see Buck and Billy Ray Smith using this technique. He runs nice long bars, and it's he's had some severe injuries in his life, and he's got back and some shoulder trouble once in a while. So he goes into great detail on these methods, but it's to keep you more comfortable and make the work easier. So let's stand up and buck. I'm going to buck up some small ash logs there. Okay, let me go into startup on these Huskies. They're just automatically on, so they have a spring-loaded stop switch. So you want to stop the saw, you just push that down. It's all warmed up. If this was a cold start, that's all you have to do on a Husky. You raise the choke lever. As soon as it runs, you pop that down, and then it's at half choke and a little bit of throttle. Then you blip the throttle. We'll show that in a future video. I'm telling you, right here, right now. Of course, I'm always going to love my Stihls. They were the first saws that I owned, and I owned them for, 30 years almost. But right now, for this class of saw, just experiencing what I've experienced, and I have, I have the newer 250 model Stihl. I would actually choose the Husky over the Stihl for just a lot of reasons. I'll have to go into it. No, maybe moving up into the Pro series. I don't know yet because I don't own a Pro model of Stihl or Husqvarna. When it comes right down to it, both brands are absolutely world class. You cannot go wrong with either a Stihl or a Husqvarna, in my experience. And you'll find a lot of guys on YouTube saying the same thing. It comes down to personal preference and all of the little details that you either like or dislike, right down to the oil and the fuel caps. Husqvarna still uses a nice threaded cap. I like those better. There's other little details in there as well. Sometimes Stihl does things a little bit better. Stihls are just a little bit easier to work on. Probably just because I got more experience with them. So anyway, there it is. Husqvarna 450 Rancher introduction. We'll do another one of these pretty soon. I'll see you on the next one. I'm Dead Wolf. Until then, take care, everyone. We're harvesting firewood. And I'm having some fun, all right? Okay, thanks for being there.